everyone, and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This has felt like a weird Christmas week for me. It's been the busiest work week I've had in a long time. And
Wow.
I would like to be invited to some holiday cheer at some point. I need some.
Well, it's the week for that. Last minute shopping and get-togethers, and luckily the weather has been pretty decent.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, although on Monday, the Michigan State Police say that it was not inclement weather to blame for the pileups on I-94 and I-96. It was risky driving. So be careful.
Be very careful. I don't even like to drive on the highway in crappy weather like that.
No.
It drives me nuts. I don't like it because of what you said. All the other drivers out there, they scare me a lot.
Every time I'm out there, I'm saying to myself, where are all these people going? What is the need? Stay home.
You are doing some last minute Christmas shopping today, and
Yeah.
that's a tradition in your family.
Mm-hmm.
Have you bought anything for your grandsons?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
I can't say. They might be watching.
Well, I'm excited to see what you've purchased for everyone this year.
You'll find out.
I'm very excited.
Christmas Day.
Listen to something weird. So my daughter gets out of school at 10:10 a.m. the next 3 days.
What?
Is that convenient? No, it's not. Quarter assessments. 10:10 the next 3 days. So
Why bother?
I'm going to see if David Rice can run over and do pickup today. Although he might not be able to.
He's not on the list.
He might not be able to right now, but at some point. So
I know you love Disney, and a lot of people are making plans for holiday getaways to Disney. Andrea Costin was getting ready, along with 16 members of her family, to go on a Disney trip. They were going to Disney World for the holidays, and for the last 2 years, her parents have been buying Disney gift cards, $10,000 worth of Disney gift cards, and there they are. Except they were Disney Plus gift cards.
You got to be kidding me.
No, the parents, not attuned to the streaming service Disney Plus, bought $10,000 of Disney Plus gift cards, and they went to start buying tickets at Disney
what are
World.
they on crack, Brandon?
Must be.
What kind of parents would do so? That's so dumb.
The parents called the children and said, we can't load the gift cards, and so they went on TikTok, and Disney, they fixed it. They exchanged the...
They shouldn't have fixed it. The parents were stupid. It tells me these people have a lot of money, right?
Well, they probably were, scrimping and over 2
No,
years.
not to get to that level of gift card dollar amount. Tells me they had a lot of money and this was a little fun game they were playing. I don't think they should be refunded their money.
They haven't.
That's
They
ridiculous.
now have
It's terrible.
Disney.
That's so dumb. Gosh, that's the dumbest thing. I thought you were gonna bash Disney.
Oh, no. I know you
It's
love
very
Disney.
popular to bash Disney. Of
I
course.
don't do
And,
that.
I agree with some of it, but I like to look the other way and just go to the park. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't care who's in the Alvin and the Chipmunk suit, and I don't care what happens at the end of the cartoon. I'm just there for the rides, just like everyone else.
Disney's, it's the treasure cherished American
Yeah, it
company.
sure is. It sure is. Yesterday we were talking about movies and Christmas movies, and I was staggered to find out that Home Alone didn't win a Golden Globe. I'm also staggered to realize that Home Alone is not the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. It's number 2. Do you know what number 1 is?
It's a Wonderful Life.
You'll never guess. Of course not.
A Christmas Story.
No.
A Christmas Carol.
The Grinch.
No.
2018's The Grinch.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a cartoon?
No, it's the Jim Carrey one, I think,
Oh.
right?
I don't know.
I believe so.
There's several of them.
And if you think time is flying, what year did Elf come out?
2007.
2003.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So how old were you in 2003, Brandon?
That's
It's quick math, 20 years.
Yeah, 24.
He almost said 34. Drinking out of that AARP mug really has done something to you this morning.
Yeah.
It's amazing how fast 20 years go by. It's crazy.
I have the police blotter
Thank goodness.
from last night. Michigan State Police responded to a suspicious letter. And they had 5 car versus deer accidents. And they also responded to a call of insanity.
Really?
Now, they don't provide any more information about the suspicious letter or the insanity, but that's what they have on their blotter.
They could probably get, how many residents do we have in the county?
160.
They could probably get 40,000 insanity calls every single day if everyone was really calling for insane people.
What are they saying on the phone?
My husband or my wife's insane. They're going insane. They're going insane. They won't give me the TV remote back. I don't know. Probably some type of domestic dispute. If you want to watch the Rose Bowl but don't want to watch it, with your family or at your house, guess where you can watch it?
Michigan Theater?
You can watch it at the Michigan Theater. I'd like to watch it in Pasadena myself.
Yeah, and you know some people going, don't you?
I do, yeah. My uncle and cousin, they have been just traveling around the country, almost as if they're staff members of the Michigan Wolverines team. But I am very happy for them. My uncle's a Michigan grad, and he's been to the Rose Bowl a couple times, so should be exciting.
Here's what's going on today. Pictures with Santa at Art Main Chevrolet at 5:30 to 7:30. You'll use your own phone to take pictures of Santa in the showroom. Maybe you could pose in front of a Corvette and you
Ooh.
could show someone, hey,
This is
you're-"
what I would like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think all Christmas photos with Santa should be taken with your own cell phone, and that way you don't have to do anything else after the fact.
Yeah.
You just have it on your phone right
Yep.
there. Our show today is brought to you by Tri-County Water. Tri-County Water is providing green water in the green room for the morning show and Bart Hawley show. We're happy to have Tri-County Water with us every day. Thank you to the Watts family.
Guess how many people are leaving the country?
Like for Christmas or in general?
For trips. So the State Department says passport processing times have returned to pre-COVID levels. People couldn't get passports. In 1990, guess what percentage of Americans had a passport? 1990, 33 years ago.
Well, that was a strong economy in 1990, and I'm sure there were a lot of folks that were traveling to Europe with their children. Percent of what?
Percentage of Americans with passports. Percentage of Americans with passports in 1990.
Dave, that's not right. 15%.
5%.
Okay.
In
You guys up there said 65%. I mean, this is what's wrong with this building. Come on, guys.
5% in 1990. Last year,
8%.
48%. 48%, nearly half of Americans have a passport.
Why?
And most of them don't know where it is, including me.
I've never had a passport.
No?
And I'm afraid to get one.
You need to get one.
Well, I'm afraid to get one because I think now if I get one that the government will think I'm trying up to something. Like, why did he wait
No,
this long
half
to get
of
the
us-
passport?
Half of us have.
Brandon, you have a passport. It's probably expired, but you've had one in the past. Yeah, I should do that.
It's a problem in New York City. The owl, Flacco, the owl, has escaped from the Central Park Zoo.
Is that the one that tried killing the cat the other day?
Yes, it's causing all kinds of problems throughout New York City. It's a Eurasian eagle owl, and here's what he's doing now. He's looking in people's windows and watching them sleep.
Listen, I saw a video of this owl yesterday in the city, and it was the middle of the night, swooped down, tried to pick up a cat. It was a good-sized cat, a good house cat. It got it a little bit off the ground, and then the cat dropped in. But yeah, this is the owl that is terrorizing New York City.
Yeah, Riley Richardson, she found out the hard way. This owl has been watching her sleep. One owl expert told the Wall Street Journal that it's likely Flacco sees humans as potential mates. Sweet dreams.
Can we see the picture of the owl in the window again? I keep thinking of that line from that.
Rear Window?
No,
Jimmy
the
Stewart?
one movie with Will Ferrell, where he says, "Let the boy watch." We'll show the video clip of that later. It's very funny to me. Hey, guess what happened last night? I watched Switch.
Oh, Switch, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm actively working on becoming a contestant on the show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably be disqualified because you have a personal relationship with host Jeff.
You're probably
Hefner.
right. I did. So I watched last night.
I wonder if Jeff's watching our show this morning.
I'm not sure.
I
He
think
might
Jeff,
be.
Jeff Hefner.
Jeff, if you're watching, can
Good
you let
morning.
me know, please, immediately? No, it is a great show. I think our family needs to get on the show.
There's going to be a Switch marathon on Christmas Day at noon.
Good.
Back to back to back switches.
Good.
Mhm.
I was watching again, and it's cool to watch that show after you get to meet obviously the host and kind of get a better idea of what they're really like, and even more impressed with the show now after meeting him. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was fun having him here. Hopefully he'll come back.
I hope so.
How's your Christmas tree?
Mine?
Is it live?
No, we went away from the live trees a few years ago, and we have 2 artificial trees.
The oldest artificial tree in the world was sold at auction this week for $4,000 in Britain. It's 103 years old and it's believed to be the oldest artificial Christmas tree, first to be mass produced. And it's pretty sad looking, isn't it?
Who made that? Spalding?
Well, it was made by somebody, but sold at Woolworths in London. Has 25 branches, 12 berries, and 6 mini candle holders.
Wow.
Wow. It's like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Another wonderful thing from Europe. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
Now in Great Britain, Woolworths was a fancier store than it was in the United States.
Here it was like a 5 and dime.
5 and dime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark your calendars for the Shot Clock Classic. JTV's very excited to bring you all new production on our high school sports, presented by Avenue Auto. Here's the lineup, and all of these games will be live on JTV. You don't want to miss it. New equipment, new cameras. We've got a production trailer. It is the real deal. So we're super excited to
We should show a
debut
picture
this.
of it.
Yeah,
We've
we
been
will.
talking about it.
I know we will. Well, we're working on it.
Oh,
It's close, but we are testing it out tonight at Concord, thanks to Matt Lehman and his staff, and we'll be ready for next week. So high school sports just got way better on JTV, and our staff has done an amazing job. So thank you to everyone. It's been awesome to watch. And thanks to Avenue Auto for being with us again for the 3rd straight year. Appreciate Avenue Auto and their team over there.
Yeah, thanks to everyone at Avenue Auto. They are an awesome company and they do a lot of great things in our community.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. We have so many great companies.
Many great
that
companies.
really do wonderful support of our community.
There's a community-wide Christmas dinner, and I know you have been to this in the past.
I'll be there.
You'll be there again. Tell us about it.
I will be at the check-in table.
Oh, you're doing the check-in. I wouldn't let you serve the food either. The
Check-in table is fun. You get to greet people.
Very nice. And you should call and make a reservation just so
You
can
know
get
why?
a good count.
Because we make name tags for everyone.
Very nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, everyone has a name tag. Very nice. And the best part, all are welcome.
Everyone.
Everyone.
You don't need a reason.
No.
No.
No, don't need a reason at all. Don't need a reason at all. Other than you'd like to go to a Christmas dinner.
Yeah, and it's recommended for people who might be alone or
Mm-hmm.
have lost a loved one, and it's really a great meal, sort of family style, and yeah, it's a wonderful time.
Our show today is brought to you by Professional Tree Care, and if you're anyone like me, you probably had some branches come down in that windstorm over the week. Hopefully nothing hit your house. Give PTC a call. They will take care of your yard, property, and make sure everything's good, pruned back and trimmed heading into the winter. Call them, Professional Tree Care, 499-2820.
The Detroit News is reporting that the bills are going out for next year's Lions season tickets. And
I'm
guess
hearing
what?
bad things.
The prices are up 70%.
I heard 89% in some sections.
Wow. Upper Bowl,
But they-
70% increase.
Yeah, you think about that, and it's like, really? Already in the middle of the best year they've ever had? You haven't won anything yet? And then they're going to be maybe talking about doing a seat license, which will just make if you wonder why there's so many fights in NFL games, it's because everyone in the stadium is dead broke from trying to get to the game and getting there and drinking all the booze. I think that's the majority of reason of the fight. And then think about it, if you're a season ticket holder and you're paying these $1,000 seat licenses, if there's some clown next to you that you don't like, you're going to fist fight them. That's just what happens.
And they're there for the whole season, right? The people next to you, like you become
You can become buddies or enemies.
enemies.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, the tickets for all the games, all the pro sports, all college, it's outrageous.
It is amazing how expensive really football has gotten. Of course, you can go to an NBA game in Detroit pretty much for free at this point. So that's a good last minute Christmas gift idea. Pistons tickets. You can take your whole family of 4 to a game and get a slice of pizza for less than a carton of cigarettes. How about that?
Better yet, go to a Jackson College or Spring River
That's what I'd
University game for next to nothing or nothing.
Yeah, there's games tonight out at JC.
Yeah.
Before we get to sports, let's go out to our hometown heating, cooling, and more. Skycam. Ooh, it is a beautiful day. Visibility is a full 12 miles. And if you look closely, you can see that New York City owl on the 7th floor of the Nelson Towers peeking into Amelia's room.
Amelia?
Thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Thanks to Tina and Roger and the entire team over at Hometown.
I believe we had a busy night in high school sports.
We did. Let me tell you about it. It's our high school sports scoreboard brought to you by Extreme. Let's get into it right away. Boys basketball, Columbia Central over Jonesville, Napoleon over EJ, Grass Lake 28, Manchester 26. What a low-scoring game that was. Hanover 65, Addison 56. Michigan Center blew out Leslie 76-52. Vandercook Lake with a nice win over Homer, and then Chelsea got by Western. Girls basketball, Concord over Quincy. Jackson Christian over North Adams. Lumen Christi girls, they improved to 5-0 for the first time in a long, long time with a 56-39 win over Allen Park Cabrini. Springport beat Union City, and Western beat Leslie. Some boys bowling scores and some girls bowling scores up there for you. Men's basketball, Jackson College picked up a nice win over Bryant and Stratton. Here's what's coming up on deck for tonight, and there is your list of games. We got hockey tonight. Chelsea's at Jackson. That game's at Optimist, followed by Lumen Christi hosting Huron. So if you want to check out our local hockey teams, tonight's the night at Optimist. And then good rivalry game in girls basketball. Jackson heads to Lumen Christi tonight at 7 o'clock. That's all coming up on deck.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with Dr. Jacob Sinkoff, and he will join us right after this break.